One unspoken rule you live by in relationships.
I hate liars. You never have to lie to me.
Hmm.
That's one rule. You never have to lie.
Okay. I'm glad. I love that. I do. Because I always say, and I think I did a video on it. Go back and follow your girl and check. I think I did a video on it because I always say, people always, or some people are like, I don't have to lie to you. I don't have to lie to you. I don't have no reason to lie to you. Like, but you did. I mean, I can name a lot of reasons why you lied because you lied. You didn't have to, but you lied. So don't say, I don't have to lie to you. There's no reason. Hmm. There's no reason to lie at all. Unspoken rule. Let's talk about that. Why is that not the norm? Why do you think that that's not the norm?
People lie out of fear.
Fear. Well, that is one of the things that I said when I said the reason why. All right, so let's get into it. Relationships, right? I know there's many, many different reasons, but what are some reasons that people would fear in relationships? So, of course, the unspoken one would be not wanting to leave or not wanting to get caught, right? That's the basic one. But when you really think about when it comes to fear and lying in relationships, what are some unspoken ones?
Well, I think people lie out of fear for sure, but it's also the fear of consequences in general. A lot of people were never held accountable, so consequences are very unfamiliar. They're not comfortable with consequences. They don't understand that a consequence is actually to keep you in line. They they're traumatized by whatever life threw at them. They don't realize like this is good for you. Struggle is good for you. Struggle built your character. Struggle lets you know you can make it to the next part of the journey. But if you're always
In fear.
in fear, or you never held accountable, you're always told you're right, or you never can see it because you're so afraid of being wrong. You just think that you're always the one, or you're always polite, always politically correct. Yeah, you're gonna be stagnant. That's why you keep going through the same issues because you never allow life to show you something more. Your fear of consequences. It's consequences, but the consequences are great.
Consequences are great. And we have my boy JD back in the corner. Y'all know what it is in the keepsake corner. Let's go with the top. JD, wait, what was
Oh,
that's all right. Come on. You got a little sip. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put that in the keepsake shot glass for you. Welcome back, JD. Always appreciated because you are always a keepsake favorite. Now, I like to use the term healthy fear because I do believe that there is a healthy fear when it comes to relationships. And what I mean by that is I always say you have to be in fear of the consequences. So, going back to lying, for an example, in a relationship, you should definitely not want to do what you have to lie about because you have a healthy fear of the consequences that it can happen in your relationship. How do you feel about healthy fear?
I don't. I think that that's my issue with women. Y'all always want to sugarcoat some shit.
Really?
Stop. Call it what it is.
It's fear, but you don't think it's healthy?
What fear is unhealthy?
The kind that stops you from doing what you need to do.
No, that's you being weak. Fear is not even real. Danger is real.
Danger.
If I jump in a pit with lions, I might get eaten.
Okay.
But the fear of someone breaking up with me, that shouldn't be a fear. What if they do break up with you now? What? You can't control them. They can leave whenever they want. So a healthy fear. What is a healthy fear?
So what I'm saying, yes, but there you have to have some type of, again, I'm still going to use the word fear, that you don't want to do that, right?
No.
No.
You're struggling.
Yeah, I'm struggling because I feel like my healthy fear is a really good description.
I think we need healthy understandings.
Healthy understandings.
I need to understand what it is and what it's not. And am I okay with either way it goes? Consequences. Am I comfortable with the consequences of my decisions? If yes, fuck it, do it. If not, don't do it. Okay. It can't be a fear because you're doing it. I'm afraid of them breaking up with me. Okay, so then you're going to be the best person ever with this person. Well, no, because I still like so and so over here. So you're not really afraid.
I was saying, like, for an example, I always try to steer away from basic examples, but because I feel like this is gonna be a situation of temptation. I was thinking more along the lines of I'm not going to go out here and do anything that's going to F up my relationship because in fear of the consequences. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to wear a tiny mini skirt out there because of the fear of what that would do to my relationship. It's the way you looking at me that makes me struggle.
I'm processing.
Because I'm trying to get a real good analogy and it's just not finding me right now because I usually have some really good ones. But you see, it's
I think we're overcomplicating it.
Uh-huh.
Let's stop overcomplicating.
Uh-huh.
I'm in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
You may leave. So let me just focus on enjoying your time while you're here. However long that time is. There is no, because if you have a fear of them leaving, when they leave, you fucked up. If you just embrace it, because you should embrace all quote unquote fears, just embracing. Guess what? It's no longer a fear. You're good either way. That's the issue I have. People need to stop being so goddamn frightful. Stop. What are you afraid of?
That's not where I was going with this, but I'm picking up what you're laying down. Right. I just myself can't get a good analogy wrapped around in my head to. So we're gonna go with yours.
Wait, are you saying don't? Are you saying
what you're saying?
There needs to be respect for the relationship, so that way you don't fuck up the relationship.
So this is why I was struggling because I knew that was what it was going to be. It was either going to turn into respect or temptation from my analogies that where I was going in because yes, it is one of those things like, oh, I'm not going to do this because I respect my man enough or my woman enough. Yes, that is one, but that's not where I was going with it.
Because it seems like we just need to decide if this is really for us. If you feel the need to step out, you need to question, like, is this person really here? I don't know. We'll be direct. Just say it.
Okay, like, all right, you know how it's like, oh, I'm not gonna do that because my girl will kill me. I don't know what that is right now. That's why I can't even, that's the healthy fear that I'm more thinking about. More caution is gonna find me, y'all. The words go caution. I'm thinking of more of a caution being healthy fear and caution kissing, right? So,
but why do that? I would do this, but my girl would kill me. That means you really want to do it, and if you could get away with it, you would. So it sounds like you should just do it anyway and say, fuck it.
No, see, that's not where I mean, yes.
How about this? I don't want to do that. Why? Because it's just not right. Not that I'm afraid. It's just not the right thing to do. I hate the word things. It's just not the best decision to make.
I agree with you, but that's not happening these days. So I believe that's where we're going back to it. That's where fear comes in, and that's where the lies come in because y'all let the fear. Mm-hmm. It's circle back.
People selfish. That's all. Everybody is selfish.
I said that this morning. Let me tell you, I said that this morning. I said I don't know where we got to a point where people got so selfish that it's only about what makes them feel good. Mm-hmm. And if whatever the person, the situation, or the circumstance is not making them feel good, like they're moving on to the next thing that's going to make them feel good.
They got it wrong. It's not. If a man says, "I'll die for you," be like, "That's easy. Live for me, nigga." If you will live for someone else, imagine if you spent your life making sure that this person was happy, and then that person passed it on, or you did it for each other, whatever. The world would be so much of a better place. It'd be so much of a better place because now everybody is focusing on being better to others.
And that's why your girl here helps people unlearn and relearn relationship skills because there's so many different dynamics that take place. It used to be you blame it on the home, and now it's blaming it on the environment. Now we're back to blaming it on the home and the environment, and now we don't even know which one is better in some cases. Is the home better? Is the environment better? Is the peers better? What do you believe? at this point right here,
I think everything starts at home. If you have a solid home, then you can better accept and adapt when you get in the environment. Because you have a foundation. You got to have a strong foundation. This is my issue with kids. You letting these kids be too free, and that's why they're making all these dumbass decisions. These young 25 and younger people, y'all making these dumbass decisions because y'all are too free. If there were consequences for your actions, y'all wouldn't make those same decisions. Also, you would learn those consequences at home. But because everybody wants to do this gentle parenting, or, there's restrictions and laws where you can't punish your kids the way you want. 30 years ago, you was able to put belt to ass. Mm-hmm. Now you can't do that. And then the issue is the school systems are teaching kids, call the police if your parents put their hands on you. No one should be beating you. You're giving people who are barely learning how to process information too much of it, and they're getting lost in the information, and it's fucking the kids up. Mm-hmm. It's fucking the kids up. Mm-hmm. Stop. Let the parents teach all that shit. Mm-hmm. Why does my kids learn about transgenders? What if that was too much for them at that age? That's why in movies PG-13, rated R. Mm-hmm. It's because at certain age groups you can't handle the information being given to you. Mm-hmm. I watched Jason's Lyric as a kid. Mm-hmm. I watched as an adult, completely different experience. Mm-hmm. Why? Because now I'm older, I've had life experience, I can better process. Mm-hmm. I think that a lot of people's processes are fucked up because they're so sheltered. Mm-hmm. Tell your kids more, so when they hear about it later in the streets, they have something to compare it to. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't believe in God, start your kids off with something. So that way, when they do interact with other people from other walks of life, now they can be like, okay, bet, versus just being Delulu and saying, well, I'm gonna be a Buddhist, a Muslim, I'm gonna pick apart everything. You go crazy. Mm-hmm. You go crazy. Mm-hmm. Have a foundation. What's a good woman to you? Mm. You don't know if you've never known what a good woman is, or if there wasn't a foundation of a good woman. Now everything's good.
So I always say that, I've been saying that is subjective. When you say you want a good man or you good woman, good is subjective because it looks different to everyone, especially for the men that believe that their moms was everything, or anybody else, or whatever they saw. But also it's based on what made you feel good too. What made you feel good as well.
And that's fucked up.
It is.
It's not about what makes you feel good. What made you better? Oh. Fuck what made you feel good. What made you better?
What made you better? That's good.
I hate the way my mom talked to me. She talked to me crazy. Did you grow from it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because now you can work in corporate America and you're used to being told off and talked too crazy. So now you can better adapt to that situation. That was good for you. Everybody wants to play weak. This whole mental awareness made people softer. It made people weaker. It made people use it as an excuse to stay weak versus saying, I can identify this issue. Now let me work on that issue to be better, or even get rid of that issue. Mm-hmm. Now if don't talk to me like that. You're not sensitive to my needs. I don't feel heard. My feelings are valid. No.
My feelings are valid. Y'all
wrong.
Know I hate that one.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Your feelings are not valid. Your feelings are wrong. You can feel how you want, but are they correct? No, they're not valid. That's no. It depends on the situation, of course.
But right, of course. But I love it. It depends on the situation. But like you're saying, we're saying here, people intertwine situations. They misuse situations. They make a situation that's not really a situation that needs to be a situation. Mm-hmm. So, and it's funny because application is important, and that's what everyone is lacking. So even for myself with my clients, I have a very healthy clientele, but I do get those every now and then that will do the one and the twos. And then when I get to the third man, I'm like, okay, so what? And they haven't done anything that we worked on. Anything. Y'all watch your girl videos and everything, but when I give you a worksheet, nothing. Y'all don't apply it. But it's about application. So I love that she said mental health awareness made them. Because you're right, they're weaponizing it now, right? They're weaponizing this mental health month and therapy and go get help. And like you said, emotional intelligence is lacking.
I hate therapy.
You hate therapy?
Traditional, go sit, talk to a person.
Oh, yeah.
What are your homies for? I got real homies. My homies gonna tell me what it is. Why am I paying $200-$300? Or if you got insurance, whatever. Why? They can't even tell you, hey, don't do that. That's stupid.
Right.
They're gonna say, well, if you want to do that, you should do that. That's fine. But be aware of the consequences. No, now they're gonna go do some dumb shit. No, your homie gonna tell you, hey, bro, quit tripping off that girl. She don't want you. She just like you because you got money. Listen to your homies. Your homies and your enemies will tell you a lot of truth.
And you know what you sound like, Jamie?
What?
You sound like a session with your girl King's keepsake here, because I'm not a therapist. I'm a relationship coach, and you're gonna get all of that from me, because just like any sports, I help you, coach you through this game of relationships, self-discovery, love, all that. Because it's not just about relationships. There are people, like we talked about, the foundation, families. People are trying to heal from childhood trauma, as well as, like you mentioned before, grief and other type of things. But people always want to highlight the intimate relationships and really, really, really stress off of that when it stems from your childhood trauma.
Why did you have childhood trauma? We're not talking about the rape and we're not talking about that kind of stuff. But why did you have trauma? What were you doing? I'm 38 this year. I look back at my childhood. Oh man, my mom was so mean. She did this, she did that. Hey, check this out. You was a kid. Follow her instruction. Move out. If you don't like it so much, move out. But because you was a kid and you thought you knew everything, you kept challenging the person who was on this earth far longer than you and knew better, and you didn't realize you were adding to the problem. Now, the other side of that coin is these parents are not parenting. These parents want it easy. Oh, get out of my face. Quit stressing me out. Hey, chill out. That's your kid. And you don't realize they're going to take this with them to their other relationships. You need to talk to your kids and be a better parent. It goes both ways, don't get me wrong, but a lot of kids were like getting a lot of information too fast, didn't know how to process it, listen to their fast ass friends, and then it caused more issues in the household that was already fucked up. The dad's left, or the mom is insecure, or the mom is heartbroken over the man, and she's emotionally like just fucked up, and now that's being put on the kids. It's too much. I'm so sick and tired of these single black mothers. I don't care about the other cultures. I'm so sick of these black mothers complaining. Oh, I need child support. For what? You say you was having this kid, right? This is 100% your child. Go make money to take care of this child 100%. If I have a kid, I'm not going, well, me and my BM, we gonna go half. No, I'm gonna treat this child as if there's no one else here for that child. And that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know how that got lost in translation.
Oh, it's amazing. It always get lost in translation. But I think that it's important because it was really about childhood trauma, where it stems from. Because when it comes to trauma, childhood or whatever, it's always the blame game. Right.
Always.
And
no accountability.
Right. It was glad that you highlighted that it can be both. Because of course you would say, oh, the parent, but you hear badass kids. They kid bad. Who where the bad kid come from? And it's always a blame. The mom this, the mom that, and then you blame it on the peers and everything. So it's good that you highlighted it's both. It's a contribution of both, because the parent has to parent, but the child has to child as well. And you hear so many things that, oh, stay in a child's place. That's subjective as well, because what place did you put the child in?
No, I think staying in a child's place means you need to shut the fuck up. This business does not concern you. But I also think somewhere there was a breakdown in understanding. If I like to, if I always fall asleep 30 minutes in the movie, and you're my mom, and you're like, dang, I just took you to the movies and you fell asleep, that's wasting my money. But my dad did it all the time. If my dad was in the household, he could be like, hey, I used to do that as a kid. Now I feel supported. Now I don't feel weird in my own household. You got to think about the issues that are created, within these children because of the lack of understanding. But that child needs to speak up. And if it's structure in the household, which is what's lacking, if there's structure in the household, kids will fall in line. Because a lot of kids that get yelled at and they turn out to be just fine. There's other kids that get yelled at and, play pussy. Oh my God. She yelled at me every night. I want to kill myself. There's no structure in that household. Every beta male I know, no structure, raised by mom, woman, family full of women, all baby mamas, none of them married. That says a lot. If I date a woman and every woman in her family is single, divorced, baby mama status, this is terrible. You don't have good leadership around you. Why can't any of them keep a man? It's always the man's fault? Come on now. You should be able to keep a man. Because guess what? Everybody's fucked up in some way. So we established that everybody's fucked up. How are we coming together to making this work? That's my question. So if you're a woman and you ain't got no married women in your family, yeah, good luck, buddy. Have a nice day. I'm not going down that road. Cause now I'm fighting you, your mom that thinks she know everything about a man, but don't because she couldn't keep one for herself. We doing better than her.
Okay.
You got a ring coming. Your mama don't.
Boom. So here. I always try to see how I phrase my questions because it's more situational and hypothetical. I said so, and I get all of these thoughts and things from previous interviews and questions and just circles that I'm always in. Now, one would ask, because I've heard this before. Would you not the word try? It's red. I don't want to use the word for it. Red flag. Okay, it's a problem. All the women. Is it not possible that one woman you can come in and show her something different, that aunties and all that, and then it can turn out to be great?
Yeah, but life is about time.
Okay.
I have so much time on this earth. Do I want to invest that time in this broken woman and try to help fix her up and all that and deal with this mental annoyance when I need you to be nurturing, but you can't even do that because you didn't come from a nurturing environment? What am I putting you in a position for that you're not even qualified to be in? Same thing with the women. Women, the man leaves, pays all the bills. Why are you with a broke ass man? Unless you're okay with being in that position financially, and then he's like a stay at home dad, or you're gonna invest in his dreams, and then it switches. Okay, cool. You got a game plan. But if you don't got a game plan, why did you get with a man that couldn't provide the life that you desired? You're already starting off in the negative. And then if you do build him up, cool, you build him up, but there's no game plan. But you build him up in a way where you're not teaching him, you're just providing for him, like his mom. Now he living off you, but taking money, doing whatever he wants. You didn't gain a man, you just gained another son. You got a child. You have a tax write off now. Why? So, women, if you want this, set your standards and make it clear. Hey, you know what? I'm not making six figures, but I still want to be with you, and I aspire to be a chef, own my own restaurant. This is what I'm doing to work towards that. A, B, C, and D. Bet. That's a man you should probably invest in because there's a plan in place. There's a plan. What do you want to do with your life? Man, I'm just trying to figure it out. But he dicks you down good. He can cook. He gives you good conversation. But that's it. Why would you marry him? Unless you like being the dominant one and controlling your doormat ass man. Fuck all that.
Which I've heard from my fellas, is switching now. It's a lot of those out there nowadays.
Because there's a bunch of beta males running around. Okay. No real man wants to just be that in that position.
So light bulb moment. Question: where did the shift happen? Did the shift of the women being more, because y'all know I hate these buzzwords, but it's all the modern woman, the independent woman, high value. Anyway, where did the shift happen? Did the women become more dominant because there were more beta males out there, or did more beta males become up, and that's why there's more independent dominant women?
Slavery.
John.
I'm dead ass. No, I'm dead. Hear me out. Hear me out. Listen to me. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
The black family has been getting its ass whooped and destroyed for so long. Black women couldn't even get government benefits if the father was in the household. We, as a black male, have been removed from the household so many different ways, so many different times, to where now the black woman had to evolve into this independent person. This wasn't bragging rights. This was out of necessity of survival. We was getting hung from trees. We was getting crack epidemic. That was killing us or throwing us in jail, depending on what side of the crack you was on. Then you had the mass incarceration. We've been a fucking victim for so long. Yeah, it made sense why we are where we are now. At some point, and then women start playing into the idea of, I don't need a man for shit. No, you do. You just been making it without it. I can drive with 2 feet on the steering wheel. That don't make it right. That don't make it right. Black women need to get back to understanding we are going through a tragedy and we need to heal from that tragedy. Stop saying niggas ain't shit, but still want a nigga. Or having a son saying my king. No, that little nigga ain't shit either. Start holding men accountable. Hey, you know what? I'm not even mad. I get it. You didn't have both your parents. I see where there's a disconnect in your understanding of life and how relationships are supposed to go. Can I work with you? Can we work together to be better? Bet. You need to be a partner, be a team player. Oh, we black women are so quick to say dumb shit like niggas ain't shit. No one else says that. But then we go get a white girl who's willing to grow and build with us. Oh, now y'all mad. Now Dr. Umar on the phone. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of that shit. Black women, it is a privilege that you have had of surviving without us. Great. But that is not the way it's supposed to be. Take accountability for where you contributed by adding on to the narrative that niggas ain't shit, my baby daddy ain't shit. I can't be shit if I didn't have shit to start with, and then to try to get it, it's that much more of an issue. I would love to see how many black men are making 200K a year right now, on average.
Why?
Because we are compared to our white counterparts. Mm-hmm. Like that shit's so easy. It's not. Mm-hmm. Even if you got a great outside of sports, entertainment, you a regular Joe Blow. Hey, you know what? I want to be an engineer, so I gotta go to college. Mm-hmm. How you gonna afford college? Oh wait, how you gonna get into college? Because your high school wasn't even accredited, or your high school has so much bullshit around it. The neighborhood niggas, you got drugs, you got lack of resources. So somehow you still made it with a nice GPA. You made it into college. You're the first person in your family to go. Great. Now you're in college. You don't even, you got a plan. You want to be an engineer, but you don't even know where you should intern. There's so much research that has to be done. But mind you, you're 18 years old. How much can you really process at 18? And if that was the case, then all 18-year-olds, or majority, will be as mature as a 30, 40-year-old. But we're not. So you got this immature kid trying to figure out adult life. No mentors. The game is to be sold, not told. So no one wants to just give it to you. You got to earn it on your own. Then you got haters, or you got the niggas that didn't go to college looking at you like a sellout, or you a square. Mm-hmm. So now you don't even feel cool. You feel like you got to be a nigga. Mm-hmm. You got to say blood or cuz, wherever the fuck you from, to have some kind of credibility with niggas that don't got shit. Mm-hmm. It's weird. We don't have mentors. We don't have the best leadership. So, as black men, the twos and fews that make it to 200K a year, 300K a year, just comfort and wealth. That is such a grand, like, milestone. That's such a grand, like, that's so inspiring. But the average ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. And the ones that are not doing that, on average, catch such a bad rap. Because, oh, you don't got no money. Oh, you broke. Brokies. Who that come from? You broke too. Brokey. And your daddy broke. You don't even know your daddy. Your daddy broke. Because your granddaddy broke too. Everybody broke. So stop making it seem like this is like, well, you broke. Yeah, we all are. We all are. If we had more bread, life would be different. People act like we don't have like all these social injustices going on. That. So stop saying that niggas ain't shit. No, we don't got shit. We're trying to make shit happen. We got this spades. You got a bad fucking hand. You got all diamonds and one king of spades, and you like fuck. How am I make this work? I don't know how to play spades. Oh shit. And I heard that spades players don't teach either.
So I just think
we just such a fucked up group of people.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't.
Don't try to learn dominoes. What the fuck?
I'm a domino girl, right? But that's what I'm saying.
But it's aggressive with that.
Yes, it is.
Why?
It is because there's competition.
I know we've been pit against each other so much. We go so hard on each other. We ain't doing that with nobody else.
Why is that?
Because we have been conditioned over and over
to fight each other,
to hate each other, but love the white man. People, it's we want. Have you seen Sinners?
They believe. I have not seen Sinners.
You haven't seen Sinners yet? What are you waiting on?
I have not seen Sinners yet.
Let me use my analogy because you wouldn't even understand.
Yes, please don't, because I want to see it. I really do. I just haven't seen it yet. I will see it. Competition. Yes, we are all in competition with each other, but there's no prize. There's no prize.
There's no identity. If we had identity, we would be so much better off.
The black people?
Yes, we don't have an identity. Think about it.
We're black.
If we're Mexican, oh yeah, back in the Mexicans, we gained our independence on this day. Because Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day. Mm-hmm. So then you got my great grandmother used to pick this plant, and we've been passing down. We have so many traditions. Mm-hmm. Tell me a family tradition before 1900.
For black people? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know.
None of us do.
Okay, but though, this goes back to my part, and I'm glad you brought that because this is my.
We can't take pride in ourselves because we don't know ourselves.
Okay, but this is the way I fight against that. Because it always, back in the day, the modern woman versus the traditional woman. What are we basing that off of? Are we only basing it off of history? And I'm really asking this because I have this discussion often. Because we go back to tradition and modern. Oh, the modern woman, but who was the traditional woman? And then you get the grandmas. Then I say, who grandma? Because my grandma was definitely not tradition. And then when I ask guys, because they say, oh, the women aren't like this, or the grandfathers. So going back to the slavery and the government and all that. My argument is, yes, I get it. Section 8, we needed all that. And the man needed to be out the house. But he didn't have to stay out the house. To my understanding, and this is to my understanding because I don't like talking about what I don't know about, with Section 8, all the government assistance back in the day, yeah, the black man had to be out, but it was only for a couple hours. The government for assistance did not tell you to break up your happy home. It didn't tell that man to leave out when the inspector was coming between 6 and 8 or whatever time. Daddy could have came back home and we all get the assistance. Why was that not in the plan? Why was that not like, hey, babe, we need this assistance in order for us to have it. You can't be in the household, so everything gonna be in my name. Then this time just go work or whatever. When you come back, that's where I'm having the issue with the disconnect of blaming or using. Back in the day, the government took the man out the house. He had to stay.
So again, before we needed assistance, first of all, why did we need assistance? What position were we put into where we even had to be in this bullshit? Mm-hmm. Also, if you told me right now, hey, I need the house to myself just for a few hours, you think I'm about to just stay? Where am I gonna go? Huh? Hear me out. Just hear me out. Okay. And mind you, this ain't like this ain't 2025 where there's a gang of shit to do, or you can just be on your phone all day. Like fuck it, I'll be on TikTok. Fuck it. Yeah, I want to go play PS5 at the homie house. No.
Okay.
There's nowhere to go and kick it like that. Mm-hmm. Then you got to think. I'm always going, or I have to leave because they might do pop-up, shit like that. So I really can't be in the house. Then on top of that, we are in a position where we need assistance. Why? Oh, because as a black man, I can't buy a home here because of redlining. Or as a black man, we can't be here because when the sun go down, it's over. There's so much psychological damage being done. Oh, I'm a black man. I can't even take care of my own family. We got to rely on this public assistance. It's so much going on. He's looking for peace. He's looking for like an escape from this madness that he's doing. So you're not, again, see, here we go. You're not even making me feel comfortable to even talk to you because I don't have the right to feel.
Why not? How?
He didn't have to go break up his home. You don't even know what that man dealing with. That's what you said.
Yes.
He didn't have to go break up his home.
He did.
But you don't know what I'm dealing with.
What do you mean? So again, I just
told you all the issues.
Okay, but still, so you're dealing with all of that, right?
Right.
That warrants you to break up your home?
Everybody wasn't breaking up their home. How about people were just trying to figure out? Because breaking up the home didn't mean I just went and had sex with someone else. Sometimes it was, you know what? I want to go get a job. I heard over here they're hiring. I can't afford to bring you right now, so I have to go over here. Now we're distant. And you know, long distance relationships don't last. It's hard.
Some of them are.
We're not talking about the twos and fews. We're talking about the majority. So now I'm over here. Eventually, I might send for you.
Okay.
Eventually. Okay. But if I've grown so comfortable with your absence, you don't know what psychology that's doing to me. To where like, damn, I done had a little break. I'm kind of cool on you. Or I done romantically hooked up with this girl here because she's providing me an escape. It's so much fucked up shit. Think about it. If you left right now, your daughter is here, but you got to go to work way over here. Your daughter is not going to look at you the same as if you was in this house every day. At all. You have to be close knit. That's why we're so divided. We're not on one accord. We don't know how to be with each other because we're so used to being torn apart. We're so used to being torn apart. All right.
I'm not picking up what you're laying down. Because again,
you live in Jackson, Mississippi. I moved to California to go find work.
That's not what we were. I was talking about
a man
how. Right. I'm talking about. Well, I was really talking about how today it's always blamed. Why we're having challenges in relationships today, it's blamed on the fact that back in the day we had to be removed from the house in order for this to happen. All I'm saying is I don't believe that that didn't have to make the family estranged.
Did you hear that? I
heard you. I just said I'm not picking up what you're
But that's what it is. You need to leave.
It's all the psychological stuff behind it.
All psychologically damaging. People don't realize that. And I think that women at times don't really look at life from outside their vantage point. Okay. They go off how they feel. Don't tell me how you feel. Tell me what happened. Because your feelings don't change. Those facts won't.
So, and again, I just always try to wrap it up and understand. Because, so the man is more led by his psychological.
I work, this is back then. I work 80 miles away.
I'm just trying to understand why we keep blaming back then on the challenges that we having today.
Because everything is built off of what came before you.
Okay.
You live in a gang neighborhood. You ain't never seen nobody get shot, but you have consistently heard in this neighborhood, if you wear blue, you getting shot. Right? So then you have a kid, a son. Now you're preparing your son for this lifestyle. So they can come home every night and be safe.
Yes.
That kid passes the same thing down.
Yes.
Why couldn't that kid say, hey, you know what? My mom's never seen anyone get shot. I've never seen anyone get shot. I've never been pressed over colors. You've never been pressed over colors. Why are we still teaching that? Survival. We want you to be prepared. Stay with me.
Okay.
So everything's built off of something before. I don't have to go to a sundown town to know if I go to a sundown town, they might hang my black ass from a tree. I ain't never been hung. I don't know nobody that's ever been hung. But I know that white people have done this. So now I know the nature of your people. So that matters with how I move. And when weird shit happens now in politics, I go, that makes sense. Because their granddad was like this. Their granddad raised their dad. That dad raised you. So it follows. It tracks. So, and to the other point about breaking up the household, if I work 80 miles away and I work on the railroad, sun up to sundown, when I get home, I can't be home right now. I gotta wait for the inspector. Then boom. Now I'm tired. I need somewhere else to go. Oh, I can go over here with so and so. She's single. Or I can go over here with the homie. When I finally get home, you nagging. Dang, where you been? I told you only 4 hours, 5 hours. I know, but I fell asleep. I'm tired. I've been working 12 hours. Now we're arguing. Now we're getting into it. Now I don't even want to come home. That's happening today. Niggas hate to go home to their annoying ass baby mamas.
That's facts.
Why don't you do this? Oh my God. Bitch, I've been at work for 10 hours. That's you facts. Think I want to come home and immediately argue with you? Mm-mm. Don't call me no bitch. All right, let me get up out of here. So that's it.
It's all a domino effect.
It's all a domino effect.
Because I'm a domino girl. That's
and then you study epigenetics. You know that a lot of trauma was passed through the blood.
Yeah.
It's genetics. Mm-hmm. People adapt. They evolve from their experiences and they pass it on the DNA. So yeah, you can't knock any of that. Now, yes, everybody today can go get their gun license. If all black people got their gun license, they'll change gun laws immediately. But every black person right now can go read a book and change their whole life. Mm-hmm. I agree with you that we can make better decisions, but you have to have some level of inspiration. You have to also receive information in a way to where you understand the importance of evolving into a better version of yourself for the future. And a lot of times, some people be like, well, shit, I'm not going to see that in my lifetime. We'll do it for the next generation. Man, fuck them. What about me? And you got people, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. So you got them niggas running around. You got the modern woman.
Yes, because I was going to get to that. And before you get into the modern woman, I just always say, when it's comparison.
Well, you was asking who is the modern woman?
Yes, but comparing it to the traditional woman, I'm also asking who the traditional woman is too.
So in the United States, the traditional modern woman is based off European standards because we don't know our lives before slavery, and we were kind of bred like that. We were like, it was, the man does this and the woman does that. So, and seeing our masters and people in charge with this same structure, we was like, okay, bet a woman does this and a man does that. But I think that a traditional woman has intrinsic values that matter, that are very important. And as you modernize, you adapt with the times. That's fine. Like sometimes you might be the breadwinner, but still know your place as a woman. Just because you make more than your man don't mean you gotta negate the fact that he is a man. You make $300K a year, I make $60K a year. You might be better with the money. As a male, as a strong black man, I'm gonna say, hey babe, I know you're better with money. How do you feel about this? Should we invest in this? Da, da, da. That makes sense. But you can't be a beta male and be like, well, I make more money. I mean, you make more money, but I'm still the man. So whatever I say, go. No, you got a partner. You got to work it out. But you, as well as my partner, should be helping me get to an equal, if not better, space. Because you're a woman. You're limited. You have your periods that affects y'all. If you get pregnant, you gotta be off work. I can work every day of the year.
Y'all got paternity.
If I take
that's new. Y'all got paternity.
Yeah, exactly. New.
That's definitely
that's new. Crazy work. So it takes two people to bond to make a child and to bond with that child. So nonetheless, and then on top of that, as a man, you're very vulnerable. So you want me to be the successful one in any way to protect you. There we go.
Oh, where are we at with time? Because it always leads into more insightful questions. All right, boom. Because you said, as a real man, an alpha man, I would say, hey, this is what it is, X, Y, and Z. Help me help you. We're going to be here together. Mm-hmm. I've talked to a lot of my fellas lately over the past few months about finances and relationship. Mm-hmm. To where if the woman, and I'm just going to use your example, makes 300 and he makes 60,000, he ain't right. He ain't right in his spirit. He ain't right in that relationship. He don't want to do nothing until he reaches that 300,000 where she at. Why? Now I'm just using that salary that you just used, but overall, I've hear men say their money not right. If it's not where they want to be, or if their woman is a snack, they're done. They're over. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to see nothing. They don't care about nothing you talking about until their money get right. But you're saying there's a possibility and a chance that there's a man out there that is okay with being 60 and her being 300.
Not forever.
Not for game plan. That's the word of the day. I think this episode is going to be called game plan. because it's about a game plan. And I think that what my boy JD is basically saying, that it's okay to be wherever you are if you're not gonna stay there. Is that what you mean? Oh, I love it when I pick up with
because a man's always gonna feel emasculated when you're paying the bill, or when the gossip around the community is saying, "Oh yeah, you know she gonna take care of it," or "Why we asking you? She the one that got the money." No man wants to feel like the bitch in the relationship. So at some point, yeah, he's at 60, but he needs to get up there. He don't got to be at 300,000. He might hit like 150, but he just needs to be able to maintain his household. So like how ASAP Rocky is dating Rihanna. Rihanna's a billionaire. He is a multi-millionaire, but he got money to where if she lost her job, they can still sustain a very comfortable way of living. But if I'm making 60K a year and you making 300, I can't pay the mortgage and take care of you. But now if he's making 150, 200, we're good. We're good. And now it's I'm gonna pay all these bills, use some of your money for the fun shit. Now we can make it work. Now we can both go to spaces and we both can pay the bill if needed. It ain't always just on you. It's about a man needs to feel like, hey, I am not the lesser. Because society will make him feel like he's the lesser.
This is good stuff. When I get my notebook out, y'all know I can't see.
Yeah, and I don't think women are used to being empowered because they move out of emotion, and that's why women don't need to be fully empowered because they can't handle it. They can't handle it. You broke ass nigga, why you throwing that in my face? I ain't call you a broke ass bitch.
Facts.
They get emotional and they start spewing hateful shit. Men are used to, conditioned to being in charge and empowered. Women are used to being taken care of. They've been coddled their whole life. So, with that being said, a woman doesn't really need to be the head of the household. She can't even handle that. Because what does that come with? Security. You don't know how to secure shit. You've been told your whole life a man's supposed to secure you. How you gonna teach me how to be me? You don't even know how to be me. You can't handle the power position. But I thank you for being in a position financially to where now I can elevate myself. So now I'm protecting you physically, but I can also protect you financially.
Well, protection. Do you believe it's subjective?
Protection?
Yes.
Well, what do you mean?
From a man, in the man's position, no, not even just the man. The word protection in a relationship, period. Do you believe that is subjective? And I say that because, of course, the first go-to in a relationship when it comes to protection is the man protecting the woman. And then it's also physically. But I know it's so much more than that.
Yeah, we got to protect your emotions. We got to protect you physically. But I think that all kind of goes hand in hand. I think it all goes hand in hand.
How can a woman protect a man?
Allowing a space at home. Well, actually, two-part. When I'm at home, I feel like the king of this house, this castle. And when we're out, no woman feels like they have, or how do I put this? How can I word this perfectly? When we're out in public, I don't feel like any man can have you. It may be a fact that a man can, maybe, because you never know. But I should never go out with my woman and feel like I have to now prove my worth to keep you from leaving with another man. You should leave this house with me and come back to this house with me. Loyalty. Your loyalty needs to be strong. Because that's what men recognize, loyalty.
This is so good. I love breaking down definitions.
Stop being so friendly. You a female. Stop. Niggas are hunting. I leave you alone. My cave is open, and some other man walked in my cave. But I'm doing everything I can to protect you, though. That's one sided as fuck.
Okay, let's talk about. I had another question, and we was about to get it, but this is good. The JD always, I feel like he always coming for me. He always caught me out and turned into a JD show. But friendly, defined, and I'm only asking because I have been titled as friendly myself. In a relationship, this is for clarity and understanding, not just for me, but for my girlies too, because I remember at one of my mixers, one of my panelists, he had an example of when he went out on a date with a girl, and she was a little too friendly. And this is all on this is on one of my episodes, so you will see uh, what I'm talking about. But basically, he said he was out with his cousins. You know this family. He was out with all his cousins, and he brought the girl in. Well, he brought the girl in. The girl came, and a feminine guy twirled her as she was walking in. And we like a little twirl. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? He found that so disrespectful in front of his cousins. Like, I think the term that he used, he was like, "Are you stupid?" Like in front of his cousins.
Yeah, I would be like, oh, okay, I see what's going on.
You see, but all the girls at the event was like, "What? He was on the other side, He did a little twirl and
It's so
went on,
annoying. Right? Y'all love to encourage the gays, and they love throwing y'all under the bus.
I could not say.
I can't stand y'all.
Trying not to say a word.
I don't give a fuck.
I
Niggas know what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all black women encourage the gays, but then they throw y'all under the bus, and then they make a character out of y'all. When most gay men talk, the mannerisms they use is like a caricature of a black woman. It's so insulting.
It is.
Why can't you just be gay?
Right.
Like you gay, right? You like niggas? All right, bet you gay. Why you gotta be all girl? Why you gotta do all that? Who are you emulating? Mm-hmm. Exactly my point. Anyway.
But my point was going back to being too friendly. So
too friendly.
Obviously she didn't think it was that bad, but hey, going better. Define friendly.
Friendly is when you are not paying attention to what do you call it? I mean, subtle nuances, but it's
I know.
The word escapes me right now. There are certain ways you must conduct yourself. When you have a man, that no one should have the same privileges as your man. So any man, I don't care, gay or straight, why are you sitting in this man's lap?
Oh, well.
Now just don't hear me out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, he's gay. This doesn't mean anything. I can sit in his lap. All right. Well, this girl, she's gay. Fine as fuck though. Film. She gonna sit in my lap.
She gay though.
She don't like that though. You don't like that though, right? Yeah, exactly. He just twirled you. Why are you letting someone else? Fuck who it is. Why are you letting someone else show you off and you my woman? It's about knowing your cues. There you go. Okay. It's certain social cues. Okay. You're meeting my cousins in this example. You're meeting my cousins. You need to walk straight the fuck in, check in with me. Hey everybody, this is my girl, wooty woo. All right, and now there are guy cousins there and girl cousins. It's a mixture.
It was just the guys,
Cool, guy cousins. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. Smile, be friendly, but don't be too in their face to where it look like you've singled out everybody else. Okay. Your conversations need to be very general, where everybody can always jump in. Once it becomes, oh, you like whiskey? I love whiskey. Oh yeah, you ever thought about going to the Burger Trail? Oh yeah, let me show you. So now everybody else is over here like, oh, so fuck us. You fucking up. You gotta know your social cues. It should always be group interactive. Hey, what's up, cousins? I'm JD. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hey, what's your name? Oh, Ashley, Brenda. Boo. All right, bet. Then you go back and sit with your partner. And after you sit with your partner will facilitate. This is not a beta male. He'll facilitate the conversations. You chime in when it's appropriate. Because what you don't want to do is do too much. Especially since you're new to the group, you need to sit back and listen and observe so you know who's in the room and how to talk to certain people. Now, if I got a gang of friends over, same example, you meet a gang of homies. Yes. You speak to the women first. When I introduce you, and now there's social conversations happening, gear your conversations to the women, but allow the man to jump in. But if I introduce you to, let's say you and I are dating, and I'm about to introduce you to the homie. This is the homegirl Jessica and her husband. You need to say, hi, Jessica. Hi, Josh. How you doing? But when you're having conversations, stronger, it's the first time meeting, stronger with her. Because now you all in her husband's face. Now she probably look at you like, why are you all in my husband's face like that? Why are you so friendly? I'm the friend. You need to be trying to impress me. Not even that. I'm the female. women with the women, niggas with the niggas. Same shit. Simple as that. You want to make sure everything you do is not questionable. And if you got to ask yourself, like, you just did a twirl, why'd you do a twirl with another man? Why'd you do that twirl? Do you know he's gay? Have you seen him sucking dick? Do you know that he's not bi? Oh, okay. You're doing too much. Why are you twirling? You a grown ass woman. Why are you twirling? Why are you twirling? Are you a child? Doing too much. Doing too much. Because now everybody looking at you. Oh, you weird.
You weird because you twirled in this restaurant.
You weird because you just twirled in here like you some kind of princess. Are you 13? Now you got, then that just, it's downhill from there. Stop being too friendly.
He is no longer dating her though.
I'm not taking you serious. Now I'm not taking you serious. Now when you say don't do this, I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Because you're trying to impose rules onto me, but you don't want to follow rules. I'm good on that. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. And if you want to leave, that's fine because I've already disassociated my heart, my feelings for you. Because you did that weird shit when you met my cousin.
Twirl.
It's everything. The twirl, you entertain. You all in these niggas' faces, one-on-one. You're doing too much. When you meet a group of people, keep the conversations for the group. There shouldn't be one-on-ones. Now, if there's a subject matter and one of them are the dominant ones, that's cool. Bring it back. Well, I hear what you're saying. But Chris, how do you feel about it? That's all you gotta do. And now it's back to being a group. That way no one person feels like, oh, I fuck with her. We was talking all night. Yeah, well, I know. We all saw you. And then it might cause other issues. Why you all in my girl face? You talking, you must like her, huh? You causing too many disruptions. Make everything group related. Now, over time, you get married, you've been blending. Now it's all right because now it's established where your loyalty is, and you still play it safe. Don't be off one-on-one for too long. Like you might be in the kitchen with him. Y'all stay in the kitchen, safe distance. It don't need to be too close, and it don't need to be whispers. Be in here 5, 10 minutes, all right, bet, and then take your ass back outside to the rest of the barbecue. You can't. You. I should never have the opportunity to wonder what the fuck are you doing. If I have to do that now, it's like, oh, okay, I can't trust you. You're supposed to be catering to me. How you know I'm not thirsty? I need a plate. I'm waiting on you. You in there talking to my cousin for 20 minutes.
I asked you to go get me some water like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still thirsty up in here because y'all in there chit-chatting and things.
But if I'm talking to your friend, you... Why? You like being friendly.
They ain't talking about that. Got it. This is always so enlightening for me because again, subjective. I think for me, but that's good. There was a lot of points in there that I would not have thought of. But me personally, have always been more of the too friendly when it comes to restaurants, waiters, things like that. That's why I asked for the clarification because I feel if I'm too friendly with the waiter, we just got some extra bread and butter. You benefited from that as well. But not being all up in the homie's face, ladies. Not being all up in
the server too. You gotta play to the gender screams. This is a male server. Let your man do majority of the talking. Because this server does not need to bond with you, especially when I'm paying the bill. I'm paying the bill. Why are you so friendly with him? You need something? Hey, my girl, can you get her strawberry lemonade? Appreciate it.
But beta males, since we're on that,
you don't hate them. I hate them.
Beta males don't do that, especially
on
deck. To talk to the what?
Why are y'all entertaining them?
The waiters?
No, the beta males.
Oh, the beta males. Well, JD, what I have learned over time is that, which is why I asked the question before, can an alpha male turn into a beta male and vice versa? Because in some cases, you don't know off top that they're beta. Well, you kind of don't know if they're alpha either sometimes. You don't know what they are until you have an interaction.
You got to have a conversation.
Sometimes.
Run it. Give me a scenario, because I think that's absolute bullshit.
Having a conversation.
No, I'll tell you right now. We meet, right? Let's say we at a bar. We meet. Hey, what's up? Hi, I'm JD.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Man, I'm fucking hungry. What you doing after this? You trying to get a bite to eat? I know you're hungry. How you know I'm hungry? Look, we've been in this motherfucker for 4 hours. You ain't trying to snack? You gonna laugh. All right, bet. Matter of fact, here. Take my number. Text me yours. And then I'm going to call you when we leave here so we can go get some food.
Okay.
Bet, I get your number. I go off and go wherever the fuck I was.
Okay.
And then as soon as this shit is over, I hit you. Hey, you ready to go eat? All right, where are we going? Bet. All right, how about this? Meet me in the front of the venue so I can pick you up. Did you drive? Now we having that conversation. I'm taking lead. I'm showing you I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Beta male.
Okay, well, hold on. So then, good question. So then, boom, right? After that, you taking charge. We go eat.
Tight. Oh, yeah, I was gonna stop right there.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Beta male goes, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm great. Okay. They're playing defense versus offense. That's already a red flag. Why is he being so cool? Why is he waiting for you to appeal to him? You're the man. Appeal to her.
But we're talking about the alpha. Well, the first scenario, right? So then you guys go eat or go wherever.
Oh, let's continue there. All right, we go eat.
So where I'm going is that you don't find out that he a beta male until then, when you guys go eat. That's what I'm saying. So it's not always in that discussion, because now, all right, say for instance, so where we go eat? Where do we decide? In-N-Out Burger. All right, beta male, we go In-N-Out.
I'm the beta right now?
No, well, okay, yeah. So now
we can do a restaurant. Let's do a restaurant because it wouldn't make sense. Let's say we're at what's open late. I don't know. Let's say Berries. I'm just making up some shit. Well, it's not making up. They're closed. Yeah, they're closed. We have
Bossa Nova. I heard.
Oh, bet Bossa Nova. Okay. Oh, I love Bossa Nova. Bet we're at Bossa Nova.
I've only been there once. Okay, we at Bossa Nova, and then we get there. We at Bossa Nova. Now it's what you want. What you want. Order whatever you want. Okay, whatever. And now there's no discussion. There's no discussion, or it's the shallow discussion, or now it's the discussion of who's paying and all of that. So that's where, I mean, the transition comes where we don't even know, because most percentage over here, percentage over here, there are some males that don't lead with the, well, what I want with the fake energy.
Well, the beta male.
So he been a beta male. He just pretended to be the alpha male.
No, I can't see an alpha male asking you out being that aggressive in the club or bar or wherever to get you to go out with him that night, then get to the restaurant or wherever we're eating, and then be like, "Oh, so what you eating?" Now you're shy or nervous. You would have saw that back here. That's why I said that don't line up.
Yeah, it's happened. I've heard the stories. That's why I'm trying to get to the truth.
I need a real life scenario. Give me a real life scenario of a beta male you met.
Oh, that I've met?
Ugh. That she was like, oh yeah.
Oh, well, no, I was talking about, I was trying to get the transition. I was talking about when you show up as an alpha male, show up, and then you're actually, or you turn into the beta male. For me, I do very well at praying for discernment. So I don't think I've ever been bamboozled. I think I've been able to call out an alpha and a.
Cause I think some women ignore a lot of the beta male signs, and then they find out, or it's confirmed in their eyes that he's a beta male, and now they tripping and mad, and it's like, well, you ignored those signs,
or they're trying to change them,
or they try to change them, which I understand, because you're like, you know what, maybe I can coach you. Life got to coach them. You leaving is going to teach them way more than staying trying to make it work.
My goodness, that is another discussion that I want to get into, and we are already at 1 hour in this episode.
Wait. You said something earlier. Yes. You said, "Oh, I love Bossa Nova," right? If this was like a too friendly situation, "Oh, I love Bossa Nova." Yeah, it's good. You shut it. You stop right there. You don't go, "So what do you order?" Now you're getting too personal. That's another thing with being too friendly. You can't get too personal. You got to keep everything surface.
Okay, I see where you was picking up.
So if we was out talking, and let's say I'm with my girl, you with your girls, it's a gang of y'all. "Oh, I love Bossa Nova." "Oh, I love it too." Right? Now you light up, right? Yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah. I don't entertain that light up. Okay. Because if I entertain that light up, now it looks like we're flirting. Because you and I connected on something so personal. I love Boss Nova. Me too. What you order? Oh, I get this. Oh, I order this. Oh, you ever try to one on? See what's happening?
I see what's happening.
We're Xing out everybody else with our personal conversation. You get too personal.
I understand that, and I feel that, but I think that that's sad. I think that that's very sad.
Why?
Because isn't that just what a friendly discussion? A friend.
It's too soon to be that friendly.
Okay, so just to I hear you. I hear you. But what it's like, I get okay. For me, I'm a big foodie, so this is a really good analogy for me. I'm a big foodie. I would want to continue that. I'm not saying not in a disrespectful manner. I feel you because I would definitely bring everybody in. But for me, looking at it on that, I really want to know your recommendations because, as I said, I love Bossa Nova. I've only had it once though, so when I went once, I've only had one dish, which made me love it, right? But now I want to know what else.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I love Boston. We should all go back after this. You go.
Okay.
No.
Wait.
Oh, I love Boston.
Oh yeah, I love Bossa Nova. I've only been once.
Oh damn! Shame on you.
Oh yeah, well then I
See, shut that down fast.
But then that's not.
But continue. That's what I'm saying. Play your role. You want to go. You can even
No,
I said shame on you. You
I
can say
it's shut down. I wouldn't continue after that response. So you're absolutely right in the shutting down. But then I would definitely feel and I know we're using the words feelings and everything, but like not standoffish. A little less. So where's the cross between being standoffish or unapproachable and unfriendly to where the discussions come in? I don't know. We getting all into it. Where the discussions come in as, ooh, he she not outgoing. Your girl don't even talk, like she mean, she rude, or being too friendly. I'm trying to understand the balance.
if it's a group of people mixed,
Uh-huh.
women and men mixed, and y'all meeting my girl for the first time, these are all my friends. Y'all meeting her. You're gonna ask her questions. Different people are gonna ask questions. She's gonna answer and she's gonna show personality. That's all you gotta do. Right now, let's say I'm you my girl's friends. I mean all her homegirls. You one of them. And you like this. Oh, I love Boston. I'm like, yeah, shit tight. Sprout, what you get?
Okay.
I just involved her so that way it's not just you and I. I've involved her. So then even when I say she say, oh yeah, you like Boston. Yeah. And then maybe we can go into a story time. Oh yeah, we had our first date here at Bossa Nova. That's it means a lot. Bossa Nova's and you like, oh, I've only been one time. Oh yeah, you gotta go back. See it? General. Oh yeah, you gotta go back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm just thinking about when is my okay. So you use the word personality. That's good because again, I've always and this was yeah again this was in my 20s and my 30s. It's always been like you're friendly, you're friendly, you're friendly. Um, but it was only to a certain type of male that I was way too friendly. But I always try to understand the cross between showing personality and being friendly. So that's a good. I understand that. But my last question though, because that was a good example. What if your girl is not friendly? Is not so she doesn't want to be into this time? Do you just shut it down? Period.
Wait, whose friends are we at? Like whose friends are we with?
Don't matter.
Well, it matters because if we were her friends, why she not gonna be quiet? She's comfortable. She's gonna be with her friends. She's gonna be talking.
Well, no, I'm just saying she doesn't want to be engaged in this discussion about Bossa Nova. You're trying to bring her in. She doesn't want to be in this discussion.
Yeah, but now you're being rude, and I wouldn't even be around a rude person. Or she would give her whatever she knows about said subject, and she would give her 2 cents, and then that's it. That's why I said it matters on the scenario. If we're with her friends, this is a group discussion. She's gonna be in it. She's gonna be involved. If it's my friends, she might be a little bit more conservative. And if we're with my friends, they're talking to her anyway. They're asking her questions. And if I feel like she's going, hey, how are you? I'm good. Hey, what you gonna eat? I'm open. If I see that you're like that, I'm like, hey, hold on real quick. Hey, let me talk to you outside. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Uh-huh.
Why
But
are you being so low right now? That she's upset, or she could say, I really don't want to be here. All right, bet, let's leave. Because what you're not about to do is be a problem at dinner with my friends. And I would never let you go out with my friends again. And we will leave. Hey, I'm gonna go. We gonna head out. Oh, we gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go. Oh, what happened? It's not a good time right now. We're gonna leave though. I'll let y'all know. And that's it. And we go, and I'll never talk to her again. But my girl would never do
we
that.
just jump on all these situations and scenarios up into one dinner, one night with the homies, y'all. And we got so many. No, but this is good because
Why you being weird? Don't be weird with my homie.
Right. Why you being weird? But it happens. That's why, again, I bring it up because it definitely happens. And again, I've been in a situation where all my friends were like, why he not talking? Like because we're lively, we're doing this and it's good. They're welcoming in him and everything.
And I would have texted him, what is wrong with you? Hey, let me touch you outside real quick. Hey, babe, can you walk me to the bathroom? Hey, look, here you go. Walk it up. Can you walk me to the bathroom?
He told my friends, y'all her friends, y'all have to be my friends. That's what he told them.
Oh, see, that's real shit. I would have got rid of him.
I did. I did, but oh my goodness.
Because just because these are my friends, don't mean you can't be respectful and social. You don't gotta call them on the weekends, ask them what they up to. But when you are in their company, you need to treat them with the same respect that you would treat me because these people are an extension of me. Now, if you don't like them because they just said some wild shit, I don't know.
No, that wasn't it.
No, but some friends say wild shit, and you be like,
that's true.
I didn't really like that.
Yeah.
Or you have some, oh, where you grew up at? Or I grew up over here. But, ooh, I don't like those niggas. So now you kind of like, you're aware of what you say because you don't know where it might go with that one person. And you don't want to ruin the night. So it all depends. But I will say, like, the quiet people and all that, you should have had a conversation with them before. Like, hey, how are you? Because I want to go out with my friends. How do you feel about that? You want to meet them? I'm not really a social person like that. Okay, so do you not want to go? He might be like, fuck, man, I gotta go. Now, we're talking to a beta male. Because a real man gonna be like, I'm gonna show up for my girl. Whether I like this social interaction or not, I'm gonna show up for this one time because this is not an everyday. It's not like we throwing parties at the house all the time. This is a rare occasion.
Let me tell y'all why I'm already in love with this episode. It's because it was so many different scenarios that so many of you guys are dealing with. And that's why I love to say everything isn't general. It's about personalities, mixing and matching. And I think that what I got from this episode today was more that people really just need to, I don't want to say upfront, they really need to understand what they want and what they can deal with and what's not for them, right? So, like,
First date.
Maybe second.
No. See, you wasting time.
Maybe second.
And this is your problem. Stop being afraid to say no. Hell no.
You have to learn people in seasons. And because that
first foundation, your standards need to be set on the first date.
We don't even have time to get into that, so we just gonna go ahead and end this one because it seems like everything we say is gonna lead into something. Next thing you know, we'll be here for 8 hours, and we here for a good time and not a long time. So we gonna be out, and y'all always want JD to come back, so he will be. But right now, we out.